You're about to learn the most simple, addictive noodle dish.
薑蔥撈麵
Ginger Scallion Noodles. It's a twist on what I believe is the holy grail of Cantonese sauces, ginger scallion sauce, transforming pure flavors with simple preparation into a luscious sauce poured on top of a bed of chewy noodles. My dad's gonna show us how restaurants do it, starting with the ginger.
首先切薑先，薑就切薑絲切嗰陣時候咧就切薄片。
We'll cut our peeled ginger into very thin slices. We're using about 2 ounces of ginger here. Is there a certain type of ginger that you buy?
每一種薑嘅味道都唔同，有啲黃薑、老薑、嫩薑都唔同。而我呢個算係屬於老薑嗰種類嘅，老薑啊會辣啲，嫩薑啊會冇咁辣。切厚啲咪辣啲咯，切薄啲咪冇咁辣咯。如果係苦就薑就個薑嘅問題，唔係煮嘅問題。
After slicing, we'll lay down the slices in an overlapping row to chop into strips.
薑切薑絲，你可以咁推又得咁又得咁推又得隨你點都得啦。
Kath from the CANTO Cooking Club. Can you make this dish without the ginger?
唔使就一定俾葱咯，
或者多啲葱咁咯。
咁啊味道就梗係冇有薑好食啲咯，有薑就薑啦嘛。 薑嘅味道係獨特嘅，薑葱撈麵多啲薑好食啲嗬。切啲薑咧就切葱啦，哇！啲葱頭好靚，係自己種嘅，非常靚啲葱。就係用3個安士嘅葱切葱絲哦。首先切大概2寸長咁啦。
First, we'll cut the green onions into sections.
喺度先切啲葱頭、葱白先嗬。首先係咁樣開邊先，開邊咧就咁啦。
Then we'll chop into strips. My dad first slices lengthwise to unfold them so they can sit flatter for the chopping step.
係咪一定要切薄啲啊？
葱切就係切幼啲咪好食啲咯。
如果係太粗咧，會唔會？
因為冇乜所謂，你係切得咁粗咪咁粗都冇緊要啦嚇。
To level up your confidence in cutting all kinds of ingredients, check out our comprehensive masterclass on knife techniques in the CANTO Cooking Club. To get access, check out club.mammothlau.com.
呢個係葱絲啦，呢個咧又係切絲，啲葱尾咧又切啲葱絲啦，切長有咁長嘅。
We'll repeat the chopping technique with one more green section of the green onions, but we won't be using the remaining green ends.
呢度夠啦已經。 冇乜一定對比嘅比例嘅就係最中意食多啲薑就俾多啲薑，食多啲葱就俾多葱，呢個冇乜一定規定係幾多，中意你自己愛好俾幾多就幾多嚇。切咗薑葱啦，切白菜咧大殼開佢切4下。
With a large bok choy that we've already washed, we'll cut them each into quarters.
我就切好咗啦。
With the ingredients cut, we can move on to creating the sauce.
個 sauce 啦。 我用雞湯，我係用大概係8個安士嘅雞湯。如果你係唔用雞湯嘅，你可以用清水，一略都冇緊要嚇。鹽咧，我俾1個茶匙咧，呢個係糖半個茶匙。我係俾1個湯匙嘅蠔油，會鮮味啲。
Now we'll stir to mix the sauce together. We have all of these ingredients listed on our blog at madewithlau.com, along with step-by-step instructions and video clips to guide you as you make the recipe at home. 材料準備好晒之後咧。 將啲菜淥熟先嚇，如果開火。Now we'll bring a pot of water to boil on high.
將佢開大火，俾少少油上去淥菜嚇，1個茶匙嘅油上去，咁淥熟啲菜咧就會青綠好多啦。等佢滾先，滾下啲水，啲菜擺落去，啲菜好快脆熟嘅嘢，一滾就得㗎啦。
Once the water boils, we can add in the bok choy. We'll make sure every piece is submerged in the water so they can cook through. After just a minute and a half, we can take them out.
好啦，菜就得啦，閂慢火佢，隔起佢。
We'll take out the bok choy and place them directly into a bowl of cold water.
有凍水喺度，泡凍水佢後，咁啲菜咧就 keep 住佢會青綠啦。OK。
Then we can plate the bok choy and set them aside.
跟住而家仲有咩咧？淥麵咯，我就跟住係用翻淥菜嗰啲水嚟做，就唔需要話再換過1煲水嚟淥麵啦，慳時間、慳能源、慳水。 打散嗰啲麵先，我呢度用12個安士嘅麵嚇，分開2次落鑊嚇。
We're using wonton noodles, or thin egg noodles for this, but you can make this with any noodle that you have. To get the closest result to our recipe, you'll want a yellow egg-based noodle with a bit of chew. Thin pasta also works great. You can use thin spaghetti or angel hair pasta and cook it a little longer than the package instructions for a softer result.
好啦，開到大火，最大火㗎啦，俾佢落去，
We'll add the first batch of noodles into the same boiling water we just used.
好快就得㗎啦，去到最大火。
Once the noodles are in, we'll continue mixing and loosening the noodles with our chopsticks. After just 30 to 40 seconds, we'll take out the noodles.
得啦，嚟散就得㗎啦。嗱，嗰啲麵好快脆熟嘅啫嘛，將佢慢火先嚇。
How do you prevent the noodles from getting soggy?
你唔好煮咁耐，跟住要佢過冷河，個凍水度過佢。咁個好處咧，啲麵咧佢就唔會腍晒。如果你唔過個凍水嘅咧，一直咁樣啲麵係熱嘅時候咧，啲麵就會容易腍晒啦嚇。捲水先嚇，呢個時候咧，俾啲油上去，等佢唔好黐埋嚇。咁就得啦。咁樣咧，呢個碗就裝住佢。
Then we'll put the first batch of noodles onto our serving plate.
開大火，我哋再整埋呢兩個麵下，慢慢擺落去。
Patricia from Patreon asks, can you use spaghetti?
可以一樣得嘅啫，咩麵粉麵都得，用嗰個醬就中意你熟中意咪得咯。
個麵咧都係麵，但係啲sauce咧就係
sauce唔同啫嘛。
唔同啲 sauce。
咩麵都係煮熟啲麵咁做撈麵。
Yeah.
In Cantonese, this is called "薑蔥撈麵," and the "lo" in "lo mein" literally means mixed. And the category of "lo mein" describes the method of boiling noodles first, then mix it in a sauce. For most Chinese dishes, we only use a small amount of ginger and scallions to augment other flavors, but in "薑蔥撈麵," these flavors take center stage, with almost a 2-to-1 ratio of noodles to ginger and scallion in terms of weight. You can pair these noodles with any vegetable or protein you have on hand to complete a comforting meal. For the second batch of noodles, we'll do the same shock in cold water after cooking, then add a teaspoon of oil to loosen up the noodles, and then put them onto the same serving plate with the first batch.
好啦，排開佢，都大碟係嘛？好啦，而家就開火煮嗰啲薑葱，慢火啲嚇。燒緊鑊嘅時候咧，擺啲菜上去。
Now we can plate the bok choy on the noodles. My dad places them along the perimeter, but feel free to do it however you'd like.
而家煮嗰啲薑葱啊，我而家就俾2個湯匙嘅油上去，俾少少油。
Now we'll stir the 3 tablespoons of oil around the wok as it heats up.
燒鑊之後之後咧，就交翻慢火啲咯，咪啲薑會燶晒緊嚇。首先俾啲薑上去，爆香啲薑，
First, we'll add the ginger.
開翻慢火啲。嗱，薑爆香之後咧，葱俾埋上去，咁樣推開佢。
We'll stir them around so everything releases its flavor.
爆香啲薑葱佢嚇，啲油爆香薑葱佢，你聞到香味啦？好啦，爆香薑葱之後咧，俾頭先較好啲湯落去。
After just 40 to 50 seconds of stir frying, we'll add the sauce we made and mix it in with the ginger and scallion.
試下佢夠唔夠味先嚇。再加少少雞湯落去，2個湯匙。而家就新慢火先啦嚇，新慢火先至夠個圈，唔係個圈嚇。好多人咧就咁薑葱油咁淋上去就食噶啦，但係我哋屋企嘅習慣咧就中意開個芡汁上去，咁樣食起上嚟咧更加滑嚇。
To thicken the sauce, we'll create a slurry with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water.
開翻火佢慢慢推翻嗱。
Now we'll add a bit of slurry at a time while stirring the sauce.
可以咪一邊搞。
We don't necessarily need to use all of the slurry.
開慢火。
We'll turn the heat to high, which will also help the sauce reduce and thicken. Make sure to stir the sauce continuously so it doesn't burn.
又唔好太結，又唔好太稀嚇，咁就 OK 啦。新火，俾麻油，一個茶匙嘅麻油。
We'll mix in the sesame oil, and now we can pour this delicious sauce on top of our noodles. And as always, I get the first taste. Oh my god. Really good.
你自己一個人食都3分1啦。
哇
Yummy!
但飲咩？
快食嘛！我哋屋企個薑葱撈麵就煮好咗啦，希望大家中意。紅堆文威落嚟吃麵咯！
Cheers！
哇！ 佢乜飲湯
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
YouTube thinks you'll like this recipe next. Let's see if they're right. A huge thank you to our walk stars and all of our chefs in the CANTO Cooking Club.